Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I want to admit one thing, and that's first of all that I'm figuring stuff out too. I'm uh just thinking outside the box and trying to figure this stuff out and make it easier for myself. I'm about to enter the fall. I teach at the Chicago High School for the Arts, and DePaul during the summer and some other places. I'm an artist. I direct plays. I do theater, I act. I have an MFA in classical acting. Um, so where I come from when I'm teaching and the 10 years that I've been in an actual CPS high school classroom, surviving has been based on community building, on giving them opportunities to work toward a goal together. That's what theater is. We are finding a way to collaborate, and we all walk into a room. First day of rehearsal, first day of school, first grade, eighth grade, 12th grade. It's scary. We have defense mechanisms. We have stuff that's in the way of us being truly available to the learning, to each other, to the collaboration. We take up too much space. We don't take up enough space. We hide ourselves. And so in my classes, I want to bring opportunities for my students to reveal themselves, to buy in to the group and the thing that we're trying to do together. I think it's important for any classroom. And when I have a 7-year-old entering second grade doing this this remote learning, boy, he is angry. He's so mad. And he can't do play dates. Like getting on a play date with his best friend is painful. It's hard. And he's not alone. There's a lot of little kids that way. They don't know how to live in these screens and express themselves. So how can we find within our curriculum and within our community building the ability for them to have a three-dimensional space that they have a little bit of control over, that they have a little bit of autonomy, that they can stop video, turn their video back on in a game, that they have that. And I would say we probably want to get them knowing how to do that in the first week or so when the parents are going to be more available. Man, I'm a parent. Whew. We're going to be more focused at the beginning and helping our kids get used to this. I want this to be helpful for you. I want this to be helpful for anybody that we take this video, we'll edit it down, find some gems. Let's start by learning how quickly to turn video off. You'll be able to stop video. It's down on the bottom left. But we also want to do a little setting called, what's it called, TJ?
Hi, participants. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen.
You want to check that box that says hide non-video participants. So if everybody has that checked, then we'll be able to start playing this first game. All right, so here's the game. It's Walk the Line. If any of you have been sent the videos, you've seen this one. I am going to say statements. You'll have your videos off. When I say a statement, if it is true for you, you'll turn your video on for 5 seconds and then turn it off, okay? I was nervous coming here. I have lost a tooth. I have a favorite color. Okay, let's pop back on. Thank you. Cool. That's Walk the Line. Now, I know that you all know how to stop video and turn video back on. It's very important technically for the rest of the stuff we're going to do. And now we can do things that create a different picture. We don't have to be 21, 22 of us in a grid all the time. My boys' kindergarten teacher and first grade teacher, Miss Jean-Pierre, oh, they are amazing. And they create these spaces in the classroom where the students go different places, dynamic, brilliant. It's like you're making a show. You build your curriculum to have them at the tables playing for a little bit and doing crafts. Okay, that's probably enough of that. Let's get them doing story time on the rug. Awesome, cool. We're gonna go over here and do this other thing. Okay, let's get them outside. Let's get, you know, we're creating a dynamic lesson plan and curriculum for the day, for every day. We don't have those spaces physically. So we have to create dynamicism through our screen. So we have to kind of direct show here. We kind of have to create a little bit of an opportunity for two screens to be up and something cool happening, or a moment where somebody is spotlighted and they're doing something, and then a moment where 5 people are collaborating to do something. So, so you end up with that dynamic stuff. Okay, so that was Walk the Line. We all had a chance to reveal something about ourselves. We all had a chance to do that without asking any questions, going and talking to anybody. It was just in the classroom. I had them stand in a line and they take a step forward and then they take a step back. So it's a great thing to do on the first day. It's even cooler on here because they get to see the popping on and the popping off. You're literally revealing yourself. And I'm a teacher who flies by sonar, y'all. I am in the room with them. I'm taking the temperature. I'm responding. That's who I am. And what makes me successful on stage, it's what makes me successful directing a show and bringing an ensemble of actors or designers together to collaborate. That's what I do. And I was freaked out that I couldn't do it through this venue. And it is harder. You're all on mute. There's no sound back. There's the feeling of, oh boy, I am monologuing. I don't like to monologue. I like the other voices in the room. I like to hand it over to my students and get them doing the talking in the room. And the more self-sufficient the class is and the more student-led it is, and the more we create the ability for them to make the dynamic stuff happen, then it's a little less pressure on us. Let's move to a game called My New Favorite Thing. In the last session, I made a video of a game called My New Best Friend, where everybody was sent to a breakout room and they were with one other person and they had 4 minutes to tell each other everything they could. I'm going to tighten it down a little bit and make it a little bit curriculum specific. So this is called My New Favorite Thing. You're going to go to a breakout room with one other person. But before we go, we're going to take a second right now and think of our favorite thing. It could be an object. It could be a thing we like to do. It could be a thing that happens. What's our favorite thing? Take a whole minute. I'm going to mute and just think about that favorite thing. What can you say about it? You're going to get in a room with one other person and you are going to be able to talk about this favorite thing, but you can't say what it is. You'll have 2 minutes to tell each other everything you can. And when you get back, the other person will introduce their new favorite thing based on what you told them. Okay? So we got to be listening. Not everybody's going to share tonight, and nobody that doesn't want to. Just make that clear. This is a thing where if somebody's feeling brave and they would like to talk about their new favorite thing that they learned about, and when you talk about it, you're going to use a lot of the descriptors and what you heard And then we're going to see if we can figure out what it is. And it's okay if we don't. It's not a big deal. Anybody feeling brave? Okay, Lori, yes. Thank you.
So am I supposed to tell you who my partner is or no?
You can tell us who your partner is, yeah, because one of the interesting things about this is we're going to learn a lot about that person. So who is your partner?
So my partner was Leanne. Okay, are you ready for me to go and see if you can guess it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Leanne's favorite thing can be done any time of the day. There are many different types all over the world, different countries. You can use the grill or a stove, a microwave, an oven. And I think I got them all. I think that was all the clues. I wrote them down because I knew I would forget.
Awesome. Awesome. And let's see, does anybody have a guess of what it is based on the descriptions? Samantha?
Is it cooking?
Who's
Or baking?
No.
Cooking or baking?
Anything more specific? Is it more specific than that? Is it a kind of food?
It is. Oh, but okay, so there you go. It was just food in general.
Oh, food!
Oh.
Yay!
Yeah.
I was like, hot dogs. You can cook hot dogs all those ways. Does anybody else want to share their new favorite thing?
I can share my partner's new favorite thing.
Oh, yes. Thank you. How do you say your name? Is it Bethia?
Bithia.
Bethia.
Uh-huh.
Bethia. Great. Thank you
Bithia,
very
like
much.
eyes.
Thank you.
Alexandra was my partner. Alexandra was my partner.
Okay.
And so my new favorite thing, I would say her new favorite thing, is something that you can eat any time of day, gives you that little pick-me-up, does have some caffeine in it. It just puts a smile on your face.
I think we could all probably just like say it together, unmute and just say it. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I would say chocolate.
Chocolate.
Now we're thinking about descriptions. We're thinking about using words that describe. We're thinking about that sort of thing. I just want to throw out there that that's one of the things that I'm setting up because later we're going to get into something else. Are we feeling a little loosened up? Are we relaxing a little bit? Yeah? Okay, cool. I'm going to loosen us up just a little bit more. We're going to play a game called Do That Funny Thing You Do. I'm going to say somebody's name, like TJ. Do that funny thing you do. And then TJ is going to do something funny. Go ahead, TJ. TJ, do that funny thing.
Age appropriate. Okay. Okay, age appropriate.
And then I will say, and this is the line, we say, do that funny thing you do. He does something. And then I say, no, the funny one. And then TJ is going to do something else. Anything? And then I'll say, yes, that's the one. And then TJ gets to ask somebody else. Okay? Very simple. Do we feel comfortable enough doing that? The funny thing can literally be anything. Just make a choice. Go ahead, TJ.
Okay. Kelly, do that funny thing you do.
I said I'd do what my son did on his Zoom call earlier today, which was this. Acted like he's picking his nose.
No, not that one. The other one. The funnier one.
Oh. Sorry, not good at this.
Nobody's supposed to be. That's the thing. It was great. We're all laughing. Now you get to pick somebody.
Scott Woldman.
Tell me that funny thing you do. Oh, yeah. No,
Do
not that one.
Funny thing you do. And not that one. The other one. Yeah, that one.
And Bridges, do that funny thing you do.
I hate you.
That's the regular thing you do.
Oh,
Do that funny thing you do.
other thing.
Yeah. No, that other thing, the really funny one.
All right, Kristen.
Which one?
You. No, not that one. The other one.
Peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. Can you tell I have little kids? All right. I'll go with the other Kristen. Do that funny thing you do. No, not that one. The other one. The funny one.
And that's the thing, y'all. What you guys just did, being funny and just being able to express yourself, and I mean, you guys seem to maybe know each other, but you don't know me. But we just did that, and we also explored like different kinds of space. There was, you know, like some brilliance going on, and we all learned from each other how we can think about this, and that's really cool. We are putting so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect in this platform, in this venue. Everybody's new. Everybody's figuring out how to do this. We all feel like idiots at the beginning. And we think that there can't be connection, that we can't get to know each other, that when I'm driving down the highway and I feel a car starting to kind of come into the other lane, it's on the other side of me. It's not even in the driver's side, it's the passenger side. I feel it because the car becomes kind of a part of you. It becomes something that you feel three-dimensionally, that's bigger than your body. And these Zoom screens can do that. We can start to have an understanding of each other in this size, in this three-dimensional way, and we can expand what it means to us. We can play games that near, and we all go near. Let's just open up the space that we have. Near. Let's go to where our head is touching the top of the screen and our chin is touching the bottom. Great. Now, when I yell near, that's where we'll go. Oh, beautiful. Look at these faces. Near. Oh, yay. What nice faces. And far. Near. What would happen if we stood up? Does anybody can't stand up? Can we all like just have a little bit of room? That's okay. And if you can't stay seated, that's fine. Just be where you are and do the best with your head. You got plenty of room. That's awesome. I just want to be able to spread it a little bit. And when you got the little kids, you're definitely going to see if they can get, you know, so near, far. Let's try near again. Near. And far. And with the lag and through an online platform, I am going to let people get to where they should be before I move on to the next thing. In the room, I would play something like this much faster. Now, we're far right now. What if I say near red light, green light, red light, all the way to your nose touching the camera, green light, red light, green light. Ah! Okay. Then you could do things like, if I say Superman, you could do stuff like that. You could say downstairs, upstairs. I'm not going to make you guys do that right now. But you create a thing like that for the kids, and they start thinking of, oh, I can do my funny stuff. I can do like I'm going down the stairs, like I would behind the couch, like my dad does behind the couch. We just get them thinking about it in a different way. And not just thinking about this classroom, but thinking about space. But we want to be able to take up space and give space and be thinking about that. And in a room, we can feel the other people, and there are chemicals that are affecting us. Certain people might make us more nervous than other people, or there's just all kinds of things that happen in a room that make us the way we are. We need to be able to take up space in this too. If my students have the tools to express themselves in this platform, then I don't have to be doing all the expressing. And right now, our students need to be able to express themselves. Does everybody remember who told you to do funny stuff? And you remember who you told to do funny stuff? Cool. In that order, we're simply going to do a quick game of Zoom's version, or I'm sorry, Remote Learning's version of Pass the Electricity. I'm sure many of us have tried playing that, where you stand in a circle and you squeeze, squeeze. We're going to do Pass the Electricity. I'm simply going to touch my camera like that. And then who went after me was TJ, would then touch. Who went after TJ? Uh-huh. And we're going to go one more time, and we're going to anticipate. It's going to go faster. It's going to be awesome. Here we go. Boom. Yeah. Nice. That's awesome. Good. Yeah, so we got something going on here. Yeah. Yeah, that was really cool. Now, could everybody just reach up and unmute right now? Just unmute. Cool. Now, sometimes we need to let it be okay to have the mute off. I know like these platforms can only take like three voices at a time. There will be distortions, and that's okay. I want my classroom to get loud sometimes, messy. It's okay. So now, what if there's a sound that goes with it? So let's just go like, ha, simple ha. And we're gonna go one more time with just adding a sound, okay? Ha.
Ha.
Ah.
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 Ah. Ah. Ah. Ah. Ah. Ah. Ah. Ah. Ah. Yeah.
Nice, beautiful. What if we don't make a sound and we don't even do the electricity, but we say a word? And we start with one word and we build a story. All you get is one word, and we'll just go in that order, okay? It's called One Word Story. Once.
Upon.
A.
Time.
There.
Was.
Turkey.
That.
Liked. School. But it
Never.
got. What did you say, Leanne? Got
Never got.
there. Cause he
drowned.
Unexpectedly.
In
Lake. Are we going around?
Of
Chocolate.
beautiful. There we go. Awesome. We just made a story together, guys. So we just made a story together. Speaking of stories and speaking of expressing ourselves and using this venue to better be able to do that, I want to move into another exercise. But first, I want to get us thinking about our senses. Can I have one brave volunteer who wouldn't mind going near and I would spotlight you? Okay, Mary Beth, wonderful. Near, please. Okay. You have a very
Did you
nice
say near?
face. Yes, go near. That's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, we built this vocabulary and now you know what that is. That's awesome. What a nice face you have. I'm going to ask you some questions. And I want to say, first of all, you do not have to answer any of them. The rest of us, we're going to be watching your eyes. Okay? Everybody, we have a clear directive. We are watching her eyes. And when we're done with this, we're going to be able to talk about what her eyes are doing. Okay? Again, you do not have to answer any of these questions. You are welcome to. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Okay. What's 4 plus 7?
11.
Okay. Have you ever memorized a poem?
Yes.
Could you say it? At the beginning of it, just the first line.
Part of it.
Yeah, just the first line, or whatever.
I'm trying to think of it. Someone ate the baby. It's rather sad to say. Someone ate the baby, so he won't be out to play.
Nice. Very nice. Cool. Just a little reminder. Just another reminder, you don't have to answer any of these questions. Do you
You telling me to shut up?
No, because I might ask something coming up that's different. I'm doing something and I want you to know that you don't have to answer. Are you have you ever lost somebody close to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever run a race?
Yes.
Cool. And what kind of shoes do you like to wear when you go for a walk?
Sandals.
Awesome. Okay, thank you. So let's all just talk briefly about some of the stuff we saw with her eyes. If anybody has anything that they noticed, just something.
I noticed her eyes, she looks up if she's got to like think about it a little bit. If she didn't have a real quick answer and she took some time to think.
I was just gonna say her eyebrows went up a lot.
I noticed when you asked if she had lost anyone that her eyes went down and she looked down, looked sad.
Yeah. There's a man named Laban, and he's done a lot of things for actors. He's done a lot of things for psychologists. A lot of different things. One of the things that he talks about is, Laban. Thank you. It's in the chat. TJ's threw in there. Laban. He has this theory that we have what's called effort cubes, where we have 4 in the front and we have 4 in the back. And it's like our Rolodex of memories, of images, of smells, tastes, memories, all that stuff. Numbers, even, like we keep them in different places. And some stuff that's more readily available is up like up left right here, something that we might be burying or putting somewhere that we don't really want to be facing all the time, that isn't readily available, might be farther back. And Mary Beth was very brave. Thank you so much. But that is kind of what happened when I asked you that. There was a way that your eyes went to a back effort cube, and with a simple question, but there was something visceral in where you went there that affected us through a screen. It affected me. So we go to these places to find those images and stuff like that. And when we are looking for those words, when we want to write something or write a story together, when we're writing a story on our own, or when we're talking, we want to express ourselves and make something clearer, we're writing a story. But I think also in comprehension, if we are understanding descriptions better and we are more in touch with them ourselves, we are going to be better able to comprehend when somebody's giving you those gems in their writing. My tenets are based on the idea that to genuinely learn something, you have to see where you are in relation to the content. You have to see how it affects you. So let's move on to the next thing. And I'm wondering if there's anybody that would be willing to run around off camera really fast for like 45 seconds and then come back on camera breathing hard. Okay, Melissa, thank you so much. Great. So, Melissa, hang on, don't go yet. I am going to tell you what's going to happen here. Ooh, did we lose her?
She's still here. I took her off video.
Oh, okay.
Oh, great. So, Melissa, when you are ready, turn your video on, and you should have like run around the house or like jumping jacks, 25 of them really fast, and then you're breathing hard. And when you turn your video on, I'm going to say an event or a place, and I want you to describe it to us, but you're not allowed to say I see, you're not allowed to say I smell, I taste, I touch, I hear. You can't say those words, and you can't use full sentences, just fragments.
So I just say words that describe it?
Yeah. You're going to be there, you're going to enter those effort cubes, you're going to see this place or event and describe it to us. And we all, in the chat, are going to write down images that seem visceral to us, that we relate to, that connect for us. Something that, I can smell that, I taste that, that was an image that hit me. So let's all just write those in the chat as a circus.
The circus. Okay. Clowns, trapeze artists, elephants, tigers, benches. What about them?
Yeah.
Excitement, smelly, creepy, overstimulating, let's see, just don't know where to look. Lots of different loud sounds. I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing awesome. This is it. You're there. Okay. What else do you smell? What do you see? Anything?
Motorcycles going around in a cage.
Yes.
Clowns trying to fit into a car.
Okay, awesome. I'll put you out of your misery now. That was awesome. Wow, that was so brave of you. Thank you. So if you look at that chat, it's a really cool, interesting allergies flaring up. This is great. There were so many wonderful things when you started to see it and smell it, and we have so many images. That's really great. These are called Circus Sprints, and it's really easy. And you can do it with any age, and you can make it simpler. It doesn't have to be as highfalutin as I was kind of making it, but it's a good way to use it as an acting exercise, but it's also a really good writing exercise. It's a good thing thinking about senses and thinking about descriptions and how to get into that part of reading and writing and expressing yourself. Yeah, that was called Circus Sprints. And the next one, I would do the beach. You know, they run around, they come back, and the beach. Sand between my toes, salt water, wind, breeze, seagull poop. You know, like you're going there and saying these fragments, and we're all collecting these things, and then we have something that we can use to describe that thing together in a one-word story or something. Now, we're going to play a game called In the Manner, and I'm going to use it progressively. We'll start with In the Manner for an early age, and we'll say in the manner of the emotion. Let's see, is there anybody feeling brave? Bethia, would you do something for us? Would you be willing to do something for us? Cool. Yeah. So we're going to send you to a breakout room. So we'll give you 2 minutes over there while we are going to come up with an emotion. And when you come back, you're going to give somebody a task to do based on what you see in their room or something that they could do in their little square. Just a task. You're just going to say, like, TJ, turn your hat around in the manner of the emotion. And then he's got to do that happily, if happy is our emotion. Okay? And you're going to give 3 different tasks, and then you should be able to guess, hopefully, what the word is, just by us doing the task in the manner of the emotion. Okay? Bye, Bethia. We'll bring you back as soon as we have a word. So let's do an emotion. Does anybody have one they want to see? Remember, if we all said all of them at once, then we've said them all, and then we can't use them. So let's listen as much as we speak. Does anybody have a good? Scared. Let's do it. Scared is the emotion. When Bethia comes back, she'll give you a task. Do the task. Scared. Okay, TJ, let's bring her back. Okay, Bethia, you get to give somebody a task. Choose anybody, and I will spotlight them while they are doing the task. And they're going to do it in the manner of an emotion. Wait till after the 3rd task to guess.
Lori, get a book.
Okay, wait, Lori. Let's.
I can't see now.
You see all my books behind me, don't you?
Yes, that's why I said, Lori, get a book.
Okay, wait. I think I have to bring this with me. Hold on, right? Because you have to be
I
able
can
to
see it.
All right. Did you get it?
Hopefully.
Good, awesome, thank you. That was very Blair Witch. That was very Blair Witch of us. Okay, cool. Bethia, do you have another task that you want to give someone?
Leanne, drink your water bottle.
And there you go. Nice. Cool.
Okay.
And one more task for one more person.
Okay. Trying to see what's in everybody's room. Kristen up top, Kristen by me. Go to the window. I see a window in the backyard.
Sorry, I can't. There you are. And boom. Oh, great. Good tasks, y'all. Good tasks. Bethia, do you have a guess on what the emotion is?
Scared.
Hey! Good job. Good job.
They were great actors. They were great.
That can be for little and the littles. And We can do emotions. And then we could do the way that I learned it in the manner of the word. I would do this with juniors and seniors in high school, but I think it would work when you're trying to teach what an adverb is. What's an adverb? Anybody know what an adverb is? Yes, Samantha, please.
You combine an adjective and a verb, so it's describing how you do something.
We're going to do in the manner of the word, and it's going to be an adverb. I'll just say an adverb describes an adjective, an adverb, or a verb. And most of them end with what?
Ly.
Yes, that's right. So an example would be quickly. So Scott Waldman, take your glasses off and put them back on in the manner of the word quickly. But don't poke your eyes out. Thank you. Awesome. Perfect. You did it. Boom. Task done. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to come up with an adverb while whoever is out of the room. Who would like to go? And while you're over there, be thinking of 3 simple tasks that you could be given to people. Anybody have a good adverb they want to throw out there?
Slowly.
Say that again, Lori.
I said slowly.
Slowly. I like that.
I was going to say the same thing.
I was going to say urgently, but.
Ooh.
I was going to say angrily.
This is great, guys. And the words that we choose, the words that we keep at are important. That part is about who you're teaching and where we want to go with it, and how maybe you want to start with, I just did quickly. Slowly is probably right there. Let's do something like sadly, something kind of simple, goofily. Let's do clumsily. Let's do it clumsily. Okay, the word is clumsily, and bring her back, TJ. Yay! Do you have a task?
Yes. Let's see. Kelly, clap your hands. Okay.
I was late on the spotlight. Sorry about that. Nicely done. One more task or 2 more?
Okay. Sherry, point to the sun.
And go. Nice. Very nice. And one more task.
Roxanne, take a drink.
Yes! You did that! Yes! Yes! Oh, highlight of the night. Well done, well done. Went there, and we got wet. And it's not even in a classroom where we have to clean it up. Good job, student. Cool. So
I gotta clean it up.
I know. I was just kidding. But excellent. So that's in the manner, and you can do it at whatever level. And the kids. Oh, have we guessed? Do you have a guess?
Is it slappily?
Sloppily is very, very close, and I would even accept that. Do you have another word that's close to that you want to throw out there? We will accept it. That was awesome, but
I was going to say drunkly at first.
yeah, well, that's good, and this is definitely a symptom of drunkenness. A lot of the time. Let's go ahead and all unmute, and we're going to say it together on 3. Unmute. 1, 2, 3. Clumsily.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. I'd say sloppily and drunkly were both really, really close. Really good. Okay. So that is in the manner. Okay. We're going to play a game called Who's Leading? And we're simply going to be using like the near and the far and going, and we're just going to follow a leader doing this stuff, but one person's going to go out of the room, like to go to a breakout room, and then they'll come back and they'll see us all doing this stuff. And let's see if they can guess who the leader is. And they'll get 2 guesses. So we're going to send Sherry out of the room. When she comes back, we're all just going to be moving, but somebody's going to be leading us, and we'll see if you can figure it out. 2 guesses. Anybody itching to lead? How about Leanne? Are you willing to lead? Awesome. So we'll all just stay muted, and whatever you do, we're just going to try to match you. And if we can't, if like our space isn't the same, it's not a big deal. Like, we're just kind of doing the best we can. Those are the things that will help her figure out who is leading, you know? Go ahead.
So just keep doing stuff until she guesses?
Yeah, and if it goes on too long, I'll stop
Okay.
it. It's just a fun game.
All right.
We'll see if she can figure it out.
All right. Got it.
Cool.
Don't we have to invite her back?
She's coming.
$100% Leanne.
Yay! Good job. Good job. What was it that gave it away? Anything?
At first I was like, is there a delay in the thing? But like, she caught my eye, and then every time she did something new, I saw everybody else. So
Those were some great choices, Leanne. Great. Thank you. Let me do one more round. Let's, Kristen, would you mind going out and coming back in and guessing?
yeah, that's fine.
Awesome. Cool. I'll send her away. So that's cool. We know now that when we make a choice, there's going to be a little bit of a lag. So whoever's leading this time, let's make just a little slower choices, and it'll be harder to guess. Anybody wanting to lead? Maybe Lori? You want to lead? Yeah? Yeah, you do.
Of course I can, no problem.
Just like Leanne's wonderful, brilliant choices, just slow them down. See how much we can catch up to you.
Okay.
Kelly? No.
No, one more guess.
You're like that annoying student who takes so long to guess. Lori?
Hey, good job.
Thanks for making it easy on me for slowing down.
Good job. Yeah, cool. So we, it's a fun game. I'm going to break things up. But we just tricked ourselves into trying to synchronize, trying to do some stuff together. And when you create opportunities, even in a game situation, to do that, we are community building, we are learning each other, even as the lag or connectivity, or you're going to have students that come on with an iPad or an iPhone. It's a different thing in this venue. Alessandra, are you feeling brave? Yeah, cool. I'm going to spotlight you, and all of us are going to take a look at your room and what's what's going on in your room. We're not going to send you away. You're just going to lower your volume and leave the room, go get a drink of water or something, use the restroom, and then come back. When you come back, we will have chosen a task for you to do based on stuff in your room. It might be pick up that roll of tape behind you. That might be the thing. You know what I mean? And we, without unmuting, we're going to be muted. We're not going to be yelling, yay, or clapping, but we will be encouraging you as you try to figure out the right thing to do. You're going to make choices. You're going to go near stuff, and we're going to be letting you know, yes, 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 and then kind of not giving you much when you're cold. But when you're hot, we're going to be expressing ourselves. Okay? This is called affirmation. I am affirming you as you're choosing the right thing to do. Go get a drink of water, and we will pick a thing to see if we can get you to do. Bye. Okay, take a look at what's going on in that room. Could be turn a light on. This is called affirmation. Anyone go ahead and
Can we get her to open or move the drapes?
Oh, I like that. Open her drapes. Okay, that's the task. Thank you.
I'm back. Is that okay?
Come on in. And we are gonna, I'm gonna cancel your spotlight so you can see us as you go to do your thing. We're watching and we're going to encourage you.
Okay. This down.
More.
No. Back.
Keep trying stuff.
This. This way. This. This way. This way. Okay, stop. This way? Yeah? This? No? You guys are like, some of you are going this way, and then you're going up, and you're going down.
You did.
What was it?
It was to open the drapes, but you getting to the drapes?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did great. You did great. And we all just
that's why you guys were like, now I got it.
I'm breathing hard. That'll be great for the little ones. Cool. That's called affirmation. The tasks could be pretty simple. They can be do a jump and jack. They can be sing. You do it in a big circle. You start out by clapping when you're in the room, clapping slowly, and then as they get closer to doing the thing, untie your shoe, take off TJ's hat, do whatever it is. We're affirming it. We're clapping. We're cheering. All that stuff. So it's kind of interesting to take that aspect away, the applause, and what we're normally used to being able to affirm somebody with, and finding ways to do that here. And all of you were moving your bodies, you were doing things, you were expressing yourselves through a screen and affecting somebody else. And whether she got to the exact actual thing, opening the drapes, it doesn't matter. That's not even the point. And I choose things like affirmation. I want to affirm, and I want to encourage, and I will find every chance I can to empower my students, because that's what we're doing. And we're giving them a voice in our classes, hopefully. And if we give them the tools to use this venue and use these boxes and use these cubes and have some of the tools to get good enough and comfortable unmuting yourself and saying something. And that if we have a community, we can be vulnerable and we could say, I don't understand that. And not feel like you're making a fool of yourself. And it's so hard. Those are the defense mechanisms. And we go to all the effort in a first, second grade classroom to have the different areas to make our rooms dynamic. Let's keep doing that for middle schoolers. Let's keep doing that for high schoolers. There's no reason. Let's lend them a hand and create that dynamicism. Our lives are made by those who empower us. And our defense mechanisms are built by those that belittle us. That's it. We're going to do just a quick final round of Walk the Line. That's the game where we turned our videos off. And I'll say a statement. And if it's true, you turn your video on for 5 seconds and you turn it off. And we'll do a second, like a little bit deeper thing with this, and I'll explain it as we're going. Now, earlier we made an order with our funny things that we did, and I know some people have left, and there might be some awkward pauses, but I want to, in that order, I'll say a statement, and then it'll be TJ's turn, and then whoever, and we'll go in that order. You can also see pass. I feel a little bit better going into my next teaching situation.
Oh, it's my turn. It is my turn. Okay.
It is.
I think Roxanne is a budding actor.
Thank you.
Is this a statement about the people or anything?
Any statement that is true for you, and we will turn our videos on if it's true for us.
Thank you. I think that this workshop really helped me feel more comfortable and more confident in making connections with my students.
I think all of the District 15 teachers are the bee's knees.
I am excited to see what the kids think of all these activities at the beginning of the school year.
I think it's going to be fun for the kids to start, regardless of their age, with near and far. I think they're going to have a blast with that one. So this is definitely one of my ones I want to do at the beginning.
I think the kids will really enjoy most of these activities. I was a little nervous to do the funny thing that you do, but I think once everybody kind of got going, you felt a little more comfortable, and kids will really enjoy it.
It was wonderful to spend time tonight doing something that didn't even mention the C word at all, and that we just focused on the art of teaching tonight. It's been so long since I've had that opportunity.
I think it's my turn. I am super excited to see the kids, whether it's in person or virtually, because I've missed them.
I don't know if it's my turn. I think it is. I know that we will make the school year work because that's what we do, but to have this fresh and fun ideas to excite and build community, it's just really, I can see a whole first day just do, and how many things sparked my creativity as you went through these activities. Like, oh, I could do this. I was really struggling with, I do all these fun things in person, but what if? And now I just feel so empowered and free to do some silly but really fun things that the kids will still be able to say, I had an amazing first day of school, be it virtual or not. So thank you. Two thumbs way up.
Excellent, excellent point.
Thank you. Is that everyone? I think it is. Everyone that's left here. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to keep supplying these for free. I just want to put them out there. I want to give, I want to make it easier to make the choice to stay home. I want to make it easier to buy into the idea that we can have connection and we can have learning, and that all of this is possible. And yes, Alessandra, your creativity on top of this, these are just springboards. This is just the beginning to get you to start thinking about, not to get you to offer you an opportunity to start thinking about space and thinking of this venue. And I call it a venue because I want to think of it like a place. I want to think of it like a classroom.
Oh,
Thank you,
that was
guys.
great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Seeing everybody.